Hey boys and girls, for those of you who don't already know who I am, I'm Miss Ambrose, your principal, and I wanted to read you a book today that I'm very excited about. Once I finish reading this book to you, I will tell you why I chose this particular book and talk to you a little bit about a project that's going on here at Northside. The book is called I'm Not Just a Scribble. This is a story about Scribble, whose lines would cross and wiggle. Tiny loops would start him small, bigger swirls would make him tall. He could be shades of green or baby blue, even crazy colors, he loved them too. Choosing bright colors made him feel free. You never knew which one he would be. Then one day, Scribble took a short walk, where he found a house and stopped to talk. "Hello," said Scribble, "it's such a great day. I thought I'd come over and we could all play." So Scribble wants to go and play with the house he found. The house never saw anything like Scribble before, but he was curious enough to find out a bit more. So even though he was grumpy and didn't want to play, he still managed to grunt, "What are you, anyway?" Scribble was confused and didn't know what to say. So he said to the house, "I'm just a scribble. Is that okay?" "It's not okay," said the house. "You don't look right. Your lines aren't straight and your colors are too bright." The house is not being very kind to Scribble. "But color is fun," Scribble said. "I can show you why. Just give me a chance. Please let me try." "No," said the house. "You cannot stay. You're nothing like me. Now go away." Hearing those words made Scribble so sad. A tear ran down his face. He felt really bad. "But I won't be upset," he proclaimed that day. So he changed his colors and he went on his way. He decided not to let that house make him upset. He continued his walk and soon found the sun. Along with the clouds, they could all have some fun. But the sun saw him coming and told him to stop. "Your lines are too messy, and we don't have a mop." "Turn around, little Scribble," he went on to say. "Go back to your home. Please just go away." "But you're not being nice," Scribble shouted, quite mad. "The fact that I'm different doesn't make me so bad. My colors are special and my lines are just fine. If you'd give me a chance, we could have a great time." "Should we ask him to play?" They huddled to discuss. "It's fun with more friends. It's usually just us." And although they were worried this wouldn't work out, being mean to Scribble wasn't what they were about. Scribble was surprised at what he saw the next day. All the drawings were there and they wanted to play. Even rainbows showed up and he never came by. He was standing right there near the sun in the sky. "We're so sorry," said the clouds as they held back their tears. "Please come play," said the house. "We haven't had fun in years." "I forgive you," Scribble shouted as he did a happy dance. They were so grateful he gave them another chance. Scribble gathered up his colors and played with everyone. Blue, purple, green, and yellow. It was all so much fun. It looks like fun, doesn't it? Look what they created when they finally came together. The art was so beautiful and it was better than ever. The end. Now, the reason I wanted to read this to you today, because in the very beginning, Scribble came out to play and the house was not very kind. He said, "Oh no, I don't like the way that your lines go the wrong way. I don't like this, I don't like that." Just because he looked or was a little bit different, he didn't want to play. But in the end, after they decided, "Oh, I think it will be more fun to have more friends," they realized that even though he was different than they were, when they all came together, they had so much fun. And then the artwork at the very end was beautiful once they all came together. It had all of the colors in the house and the sky and everything else with the clouds. And that's very much like our rock garden that you've been working on this week. So your rocks that you've done in art, they represent you. Each of you in our school are different in some way or another. And just because you're different from someone else doesn't mean that you can't play and be friends and have fun with them. So just like in the book, the rocks represent each of the children here at Northside, and when we put them together outside next week, it will make a beautiful piece of art that we can look at every day to remind us that even though we're different, it's beautiful when we all come together. So I hope you enjoyed the book, and I hope you've enjoyed working on your rocks the past few weeks in art. I can't wait to see what they look like when they get put out.